coach. I'm the QB. The main scene, you know what it is.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Oh, another red flag. You're playing fucking GTA.
What are we doing? Pointing out the red flags with Caddy?
What's the point?
Cat ear
What-
headphones, Santa hat, Canadian, playing
Canadian
GTA
flag.
5, plays D&D unironically.
Well, now that's all of us.
Well, yeah, rejected.
Damn, that's crazy. You know what?
Another red flag right there, Quasi.
No.
I got this.
Listen, Caddy, I don't see you on Roll20, and you're playing GTA 5. You're playing GTA 5, and you're not even fucking on. You're not even fucking on Roll20.
I loaded up the thing. I just forgot to
Oh my god.
Are you good, Racco?
Welcome to the average night with us.
Incense goes crazy.
Actually, no. This is just every time
Sure.
we fucking meet. Online, of course. In game.
I'm gonna do something. I can't say that.
Cause tonight's gonna be the night. I saw his fucking face. I saw his face for a split second again.
But you didn't get a screenshot of it.
Howie? Howie. I will fuck your dad.
What?
Okay, do it then.
With fucking pleasure. I'm gonna go down to Colorado. I'm gonna fucking use a snowmobile to go down to.
Alright, hold on. I gotta stand up for a minute.
Okay.
And there's Raccoon. Can
Let's,
you help me get a giant Canadian flag? Like 5 times the size of that one.
I'm gonna server mute you. All right, now we go ahead and close everything that is not necessary, and get all of our music in here.
Are those fucking Reese's Puffs?
Yep.
Gimme one.
So, we are just gonna go ahead and start without Brandon because he's a bitch and I hate him. With that, somebody who was present last week, go ahead and recap.
I almost died.
You did die.
Nuh-uh.
He
did
was
die.
saved by
By
the
God's
grace of God.
orders. By
Yeah,
God's
by-
orders, I did not.
Okay, buddy. All right. Somebody's got to give me more.
So we dream.
Dream?
and
No.
Dream? The Minecraft YouTube?
No.
Okay. Howie, it's up to you.
and then we went through all that bullshit. I kept almost dying. We stitched my wound closed.
What did you stitch your wound closed with?
Shut the fuck up. I don't
No.
want
No. I am genuinely asking you because I need this detail repeated to me. What did you use to stitch your wounds?
a threaded needle that we found plus some cotton stuffing.
Continue.
Okay. So, we stitched my wound closed, and then we kind of started walking. We got surrounded. Our torch went out. We got surrounded even more. They lunged. We woke up. and then
then
and then the two fucking massive hunks of shit. Or I guess the massive hunk of shit in the vagabond looking man. Came to Joseph's shop, which verified my account of what the fuck happened to Joseph. And then oh my god, he's here.
shut the fuck up. We're doing the recap.
And then we got led down into a basement after Caddy moved some shit, and he gave us a tour, and that's about where we are.
Excellent. Okay. Since you missed half of it, Brandon, are you aware of what happened last session in its entirety?
I can recall.
All right. So, with that said, we will go ahead and begin. Let me go ahead and pull up the map.
I can speak again. By the gods.
Don't abuse that. So, Kedrick, you've got somewhere to be.
Yep, he was over here at the end of last session, going up the
Oh.
stairs.
My fault, gang.
He was going up the stairs.
Great. Okay, so you're just not gonna say anything. You're fucking booking it. All right.
No,
Crowley,
no,
Cromwell,
he did
alright.
say, because this was immediately after we got the little temple tour,
Mhm.
and he said, all right, now I'm gonna go report to the captain because I got stuff to do, and then he left.
Cool. Okay. Well, Joseph's not gonna stop you. Crowley, Grommeth.
I guess he's got his own agenda to fall to.
It's still loading
Oh.
special effects engine. I can't see jack diddly squat.
Maybe turn off the GTA. That might help.
It's on my Xbox.
I don't know, man.
Well, it said it's my turn on the
Oh,
Xbox.
I'm in the middle of a. I'm in the middle of a cutscene. I don't want to turn it off. I don't want to lose my progress.
Oh my god.
Finish the cutscene.
I just got Trevor.
No,
Man.
we're in D&D. Don't even look back at that TV. We got shit to do. So,
He's right.
is there anything that you two wish to do?
What time is it again?
It is early to mid-morning.
Okay, early
Ugh.
morning is it like early morning to like.
The
Early as-
sun's already risen.
Okay,
Has
I
the
thought you meant
motherfucking
like.
rooster's cod, bro.
Nah, the sun already rose. You guys got daylight.
Oh, nice. What are your plans today, big man?
Well, I was thinking of going to either to the arena or to just get me axe either replaced or either worked on.
All right. So it sounds like you've got a little adventuring to do of your own.
Hey,
All right. Well, meet you back here.
also I can like kind of imagine that at this point because I haven't touched like I basically haven't been able to touch my axe apart from the like dreams. At this point, it's like more than dulled, like basically untouched. So.
Yeah, that would be fair. I will commend you for that. All right, well, if you two wish to leave, we'll get on with your own personal objectives for now.
Crowley's gonna go ahead and say bye-bye to Big Man and start heading for the town again.
Cool.
Oh wait, I forgot to mention at first about the blacksmith adventure that I had. My bad. To be able to get my axe sharpened and stuff again. My bad, Rackham.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Well, as you all...
If you don't want to, you don't need to.
Shut up. As you all depart and make your way on your own personal quests, we will first start with Kedrick.
Fuck!
As you all depart from King Agonal's plateau, you make your way, Kedrick, to wherever you think Dreadmore may be. Where do you think Dreadmore is?
Probably either Riverbank Barracks or the military quarters. I'm gonna check the barracks first, because that's where I ran into him last time. Actually, wait, do I know where his office is?
His office, in terms of official duties, would be in the Riverbank Barracks.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna go stop by his office.
Okay, you're heading to the Riverbank Barracks. Crowley, where are you going?
I'm gonna make my jolly way over to the praying gardens. Well, not the praying gardens, but the temple of Satrasil.
You will make your way to the temple to Satrasil. Crometh, where are you going?
I'm first going to. I would assume at least right outside the arena there'd be places where I can sharpen and refine my weapons. So I'll go off to the arena.
To the Ablution Theater. Okay. We will go back to Kedrick. You will approach the barracks and see that even as it is now mid-morning, by the time your travel to the barracks is complete, there are all kinds of guardsmen, officers, people honing their skills, or even just getting their training in. However, given the outside environment, Dreadmore is not, at least outside. Perhaps in his office deeper within the barracks.
Okay. Towards his office.
Let me pull out the magnifying glass here. Let me inspect this map. It would be this taller building with the blue roof.
That one?
That one.
The one on like the south east end?
Yeah. Yeah, roughly.
Okay. Like pretty much directly center to that training field?
Yes.
Okay. I know which one of which you speak.
Okay.
I'm going there.
You're going there. Excellent. All right. So, let's see if we can get some new music. You enter this office area, this two-story building. It's a fairly standard building. It's not really built out to be much. You would assume that it's just a standard residential home, had it not been situated within the barracks themselves. Immediately, you are greeted with this desk area, followed by what appears to be some kind of receptionist or some kind of secretary, hauling paperwork between cabinets.
Well, first question is, because this is going to dictate how I fucking speak, are they male or female? Because
Let me roll a dice real quick.
Damn.
Let me roll a dice real quick.
that's important.
Misogyny, love to see it.
No, it's literally just how he
You-
speaks.
The secretary is male.
Okay. excuse me, sir.
So treat him with respect.
Is Captain Dreadmore in?
Without even looking at you, his face still kind of pushed deep within an open cabinet, he's going to take his free hand and point up towards the ceiling, signifying he is upstairs.
Would it be alright if I go speak with him, sir?
He's going to wave you off.
Kedge's just gonna kind of shrug and kind of like, is there obviously a staircase around?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
You travel up the stairs and are met with a closed wooden door.
I'm just knock on it, you know, as you do.
You'll
And-
hear a muffled voice behind the door. Enter, unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door, step in, close the door behind me, and then just stand there at attention. And my rank is just guardsman, right?
Yes.
All right. Guardsman, son of Merrick, reporting, sir.
He's gonna put his hand up and kind of wave it down, signifying for you to stand at ease. You'll notice that he's not in his typical uniform. He is still wearing like dress blues, the shit that he wears underneath his armor. His armor is doffed and he's got a pair of reading glasses tucked loosely on the bridge of his nose. Come in, sit.
Aye, sir. With that, I guess Kedge goes and sits.
So, I believe you have a decision for me.
Aye, sir.
Well,
Hold on, I'm writing notes.
studious bastard.
Stable? That's for horses.
Alright, what'd he say? Sorry?
Well,
Oh, shit. Okay. Sir, I believe it would be best for my future arrangements to be relieved of my duty with the guard and pursue employment with Sir Joseph.
without looking from the parchment that he's writing on with a quill pen, he'll kind of nod and with his offhand remove the glasses sitting on his nose. And you'll sit and he'll kind of look up at you.
Hold on. Shit, I fucking suck at spelling. Alright. I'm not entirely certain, sir, but given the short time frame that I gave myself, this is the decision that I have come to.
Well, it's nice to see that you, even if you're not necessarily prepared, you are a man of your word. That much I can respect. I'll honor it, on one condition.
I said?
You receive a rigorous training. Considering you would be Joseph's only guard, he is a high-value man. You need to know how to handle yourself and handle any threat that comes to him.
Of course, sir.
Well then, with that, he's going to kind of scribble a signature at the bottom of the parchment. Seemingly, he's been waiting for this. He'll roll up the parchment, tuck it under his shoulder. To the theater. With that, he'll lead the way out of his office.
Oh, Okay. I guess I follow. I'm gonna go ahead and just like take up a position, I guess, opposite his honor guard. Kind of like tailing him, as if I were guarding him per se.
You will travel back through the plateau, up north through the Dragon Square to the Ablution Theater. But before we go there, Crometh, how do you decide to get to the theater?
By footpath.
What path?
Where is the hideout again?
It is within the
West
plateau.
Palm? Oh, okay. I'll just take the bridge north to Scholars District and just cut through the Dragon Square.
Got it. Okay. As you approach through the square, it's got some moderate traffic. Of course, there's not much going on in the square itself currently. You'll make your way to the Ablution Theater and see that its gates are currently closed. Perhaps it's too early in the morning.
Then Crometh is going to look around for any sort of grindstones or any blacksmithing shops, under the impression that blacksmiths may be smart enough to set up right outside of the theater to perhaps replace or repair weapons.
Okay. Make a perception roll for me. First roll of the game, baby. Better be good.
Ooh, which dice do I take out?
The red one.
Motherfucker, just roll one. God damn it.
Hold on, I gotta put this fucking dice back in dice jail.
Rackham, the red one.
You.
Or not Rackham, Caddy, the red one.
No, that bitch is in dice jail. Let me check my character sheet.
Crowley, go ahead and make me a perception roll as well. I'll use that for later.
17.
17. You will notice to the southwest of the theater, near a close grouping of buildings, there is a smokestack pluming into the air.
11.
11. I'll get to you soon.
Crometh is going to approach the smokestack. Also, how much money would we have? I think I recovered that because my character sheet I just have the basic 10 gold, but
That is what you have. That's you gave yourself that gold.
pretty sure that the base amount that it gives you when you crit in your character is 10.
Yes.
Okay. Also, are we going off of like different types of currency, or is it just gold? Like
It is the gold standard, my friend.
Gold standard. You got it.
I'm not fucking with any other currency.
So Crometh is going to approach the smokestack, and of course, wearing his harness with both of his hand axes and his great axe still just strapped to his back, not in his hands, and as non-threatening as you can with a fucking giant motherfucker like Crometh. And he's just gonna poke around and look for any shopkeepers.
As you approach the smokestack, you will see that underneath it there is a small smithy operated by two dwarves.
Let's go. The door.
Can we get some dwarf metal on the on the
No.
bot? Oh,
Give us some windrows.
rock and stone. Hi there.
The shorter of the two will look up at you, his beard matted and just gross. He's been in the smithy for a long time. Well, what do you want?
Why'd I go an Australian for a second there? I'm wondering if you can do anything for 10 gold on these 3 little pieces of equipment. He's gonna just open up his arms to reveal his 3 weapons of choice.
He's gonna take the 2 hand axes and kind of put the blades really close to his eyes. All right. He'll set them down and pick up the battle axe and examine the weight, and then again examine the head of the weapon. I ain't doing all of them for 10 gold. Compromise with me here.
Give me the big one.
I do use the me trusty great axe much more than me hand axes. Be there any sort of sharpening stones I could do it myself, perhaps for a discount?
All right. With that, he'll step back and waddle into the roofed area of the smithy and fish around in some buckets, trunks, chests, just throwing shit around the smithy to the other dwarf's dismay. Eventually, he'll pull out a small whetstone and toss it onto the small table in front of you. As he waddles back over, he'll hold out his hand for payment.
Will that be all 10?
Yep.
Promise is going to take out all 10 gold and put them in his hand.
I'm gonna assume that they're armor smiths then. Because I don't have a sharpening stone. Or a sharpening wheel.
They do have a sharpening wheel, but they're not going to give him the sharpening wheel.
Oh, no, I meant like, as in like, let me just use it to, or like, lend it. Not lend it, but like.
Oh.
Rent it out for a time.
My mistake. Okay. Well, fuck that. He ain't grabbed no fucking whetstone. He didn't make a muck of his smithy. He's just gonna step to the side, but still hold out his hand for payment. I'm assuming you'll pay him.
Aye.
All right. The sharpening wheel is yours to use.
Thank you kindly. So I'm guessing that's still gonna be 10 gold, right?
Yes.
Dwarves.
I'm assuming you will sharpen your weapons.
Yes, I'm gonna begin sharpening. Let me just remove the gold from my sheet.
Okay. The durability of your weapons have been restored. They will not break anytime soon. Because yes, there is durability, and before you ask, I'm keeping track of it.
Oh no.
With that said, your weapons are repaired, sharp and deadly. Floor is yours.
Also, since he's lent me that, I'm also going to repair my javelins. If the heads of them have been built in anyway.
As you, the javelins are okay. I mean, you haven't really used them, so.
Okay.
With that said, will you? At this point, it's been some time, taking time with the sharpening wheel to perfect your weapons as best you can. At this point, you feel it is a good time to go to the theater.
Ramith will proceed to go off to the theater and wait for the what was the ad again?
Open
Sorry.
sparring?
Yeah, open sparring.
Okay. Mr. Crowley!
Mr. Crowley!
Yep, it's your go now, buddy. So, as you approach the temple, you will find that its doors are still closed. However, as you approach, you hear the call of ravens. In fact, an entire murder of them are perched on the roof of the temple.
Is there a way to get to the roof?
Make me another perception.
Ooh, perception. Let's go, baby. Do. That'd be a 17, sir.
As you are looking across the temple for some kind of entry that is not barred to you, you see that one of these ravens is descending towards you. Tied to its foot is a small piece of parchment, rolled up.
Gonna approach the raven and gently take away this parchment from its person.
It will allow you, and as you do so, it will return to its perch on the roof of the temple.
I would like to read this parchment.
You will fucking open this parchment, undoing its scroll, and as you read, the ink is very crude. Whoever wrote this is not a skilled penman by any means. The note has been sent to you.
Well, look at that. Maybe there's some hope after all for figuring out what's going on.
As you read the note and follow its instructions, it points you to a window on what appears to be the second story. One of its skylights is cracked open.
Can I stealthily, inconspicuously enter in?
The courtyard surrounding the temple is mostly devoid of life, save for a few citizens walking the edge of the courtyard. They're not necessarily looking towards the temple. It might be feasible.
Not to attempt entry.
How is it you are going to enter?
You said it's the second window, right?
The second story skylight.
Is this building scalable by like simple acrobatics?
With a good enough acrobatics, I'd say so.
You know what? Parkour, let's go.
Roll it.
Acrobatics says 10.
As you scan the temple and its brick walls, you find for easy grab points, easy footholds, something that can bear your weight, and you decide, fuck it, what's the worst that can happen? And start to scale the wall. As you climb, you are able to grab hold of the beginning of the roof's shingles. And as you pull yourself up, some of the shingles crumble and collapse.
Uh-oh.
Make a dex save.
Yay.
The first save of the game.
Block 5. Oh.
With that, you will tumble down to the ground and
Alrighty.
take a certain amount of some blunt falling damage. Let me go ahead and roll that real quick. A nice 3 blunt damage. You fucking dumbass.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the ground. Oh, fuck. Alright. Those nipples I used to be. shit. It's like that Peter Griffin gif where he's like, just on
It'd
the
be
ground.
It'd be funny if there's just like some random small child like right next to where he landed. That's just looking at him.
Just right at
Even
the kid's
better.
face.
A humanoid chicken. There to beat the living shit out of him.
Oh god.
You know where this is going to.
Maybe I should have checked this. Did you say that this building was like down for renovations? Is there any scaffolding?
Aha! As you look, you will see that there is a rickety wooden ladder leaning up against the wall not too far from where you fell.
No, so much for being a show off. I'd get up and take a look at the ladder, make sure it's sturdy enough, hold my weight. It seems rickety.
Leaning your weight into it and stepping onto the first rung of the ladder, you conclude that it is solid enough.
This'll do. All right. Let's go and take this there and pick it up, lift it, and take it over to the area of the window. See if this wanna get me up there and hold my weight. And then attempt to scale the ladder.
You do so. As you walk upon the roof, it is stable enough to hold your weight so long as you do not concentrate that weight. With that, you are able to enter the temple through the skylight. Do you wish to do so?
Yes.
Are you
Before doing
sure?
so, I would like to take a peek in and see if there's anything suspicious or dangerous to my sneaking around.
Given the sun's light fucking with your eyes and the dark interior, you cannot see. Your eyes have not adjusted.
How dark would you say it is in this building?
Moderately dark. Nothing is lit very brightly.
I'll try to enter in, but stay low as possible to the ground if I can, or out of sight. Sneak around.
As you enter, you are greeted by this balcony that overlooks the perimeter of the inner temple. With that, your eyes adjust and see that some candelabras and chandelier cast a dim light in the inner sanctum of this temple. It looks empty. It sounds empty.
I'm gonna see if I can creep around a little bit and find anyone, particularly the person that wrote me this note.
How are you gonna look around?
And creep around the balcony at first, see.
Just
And then,
walk
of course,
the perimeter of the balcony?
yeah, kind of like just get an idea of my surroundings, like any points of entry, exit. If things do go unfortunate, very cautious man.
Okay. You will walk the perimeter of the balcony and notice that on the lower level, you'll see that there is this prayer area met with many different pews, benches, chairs. And within those pews, there is one figure leaned forward with his head down, almost in some form of prayer.
All right. Would I know this particular person as friend or foe? Can I make
You
out
do
the
not-
details?
You do not know this individual. Through the dim light, you can tell that they are dressed in a cloak with something. You can't tell what, but something is attached to their shoulder through some means.
Is there a way to securely and safely get down from this?
At the other end of the balcony, there is a spiral stairwell leading down.
I'll make way for the stairwell.
You make way for the stairwell. Do you descend?
Yes.
You descend.
And then, upon getting to this main level, I'm not gonna slink around necessarily, but I'm gonna walk with a confidence to almost make it feel like I belong there, less questionable. And I'll just take the main stretch and continue to walk.
As you walk, the clicking sound of your footsteps echo out across the empty halls, reverberating. However, the individual does not seem to care.
Not to disturb him, as I'm assuming he seems like he's in prayer. I'm just going to take the seat here and sit down.
A voice will pierce the silence. Blackwing.
Mother's omen.
The head will lift up, but will not face you. You are a long way from the monastery.
In the matron's guidance, I simply follow her will.
The individual will nod. With that, he will stand, revealing that this individual is a black dragonborn adorned with a black robe and a black feather adorning his right shoulder. That he will exit the aisle, walk down the center, and stay in the aisle, but look at you.
Now, seeing that this seems to be friend, I'll go ahead and stand and greet him. Didn't expect to meet a friend around these parts.
Nor did I. If you are here, perhaps the Raven Mother has the great purpose of the both of us. Why she led us here, I cannot say, but I have reason to believe that this is a... With that, he's gonna turn and look at the statue of what you assume to be Satrasil at the far end of the temple. A red herring. The only time this temple has seen any activity was during a fire of a settlement outside the city. Were you there?
I was. I heard similar tale that and everything went quiet shortly after. And that's what brought me here as well.
Dozens of refugees went into the temple. None of them came out. Since then, the temple's been closed. I haven't seen a single Satrasilian cleric. I have reason to believe that there's something underneath the temple, but no matter what I try, I can't find anything. I will continue looking, though.
No basement of all, no storage.
Not from what I can tell. Most of the doors here are locked, but it's not much of a problem to me. There are a few back rooms, mostly used for
storage, rooms of preparation for the clerics. I've moved bookshelves, thrown desks, looked through everything, peeled back floorboards. I found nothing. Something leads me to believe that there's some kind of arcane lock keeping us out. Something to do with the statue, maybe. Of course, that's just a hunch. I haven't been able to prove anything since I got here.
Well, sounds about right. If you don't mind, and I'll gesture to the statue with intent of wanting to investigate.
Go right ahead. Just, don't touch anything for too long.
Yeah, I'll plan not to. That helps us proceed to approach the statue. As I'm approaching the diocese, am I seeing anything that seems noteworthy, like whether it be scuff marks, anything like that, or anything that feels arcane in nature?
Upon approaching the altar, you notice that there is a subtle weight now on your chest, whether that be just from the still air or some kind of arcane presence you can't discern. On the altar itself, however, is a closed book.
Does the book have any discernible title?
No.
I'd like to cautiously flip through the pages.
As your hand reaches towards the book, your newfound ally will stop you.
I wouldn't do that.
Leads you to be afraid of a book.
With that, he will move his cloak and show the inner side of his left arm, which is scarred with these white streaks of what appears to be lightning. At a glance, you would assume it just to be a tattoo.
So it's enchanted to keep people away.
Nearly lost my arm. Still can't quite feel my fingers.
Did you touch it with your bare hands?
I was wearing hand wraps.
Is there anything non-metal nearby that could be used to...
Other than the
Burn
church
the-
pews, nothing that's set in place, nothing that can't be removed.
Is
Or
there a
nothing that can't be
candlestick
removed.
nearby?
There's not.
Does one of you have a scabbard?
You know, that's a fair point. I do have a dagger. Is it holstered in a scabbard by chance?
That is your detail to discern, not mine.
You know, I would like to think. Let me see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that then. I'll just take the scabbard of the dagger that I keep on me, and just with the knife still in it, just to give it a little bit of extra length. Take this leather scabbard and try to flip the cover over very carefully, but ready to jerk back.
Okay. Make an athletics roll for me.
Woohoo! One of my worst things. Oh, that's a 5.
The book does not budge.
Interesting. Maybe it does need some sort of touch. Did it budge for you when you touched it?
I nearly got the cover open. At that point, the pain had been too great.
Very much effort or a simple touch?
I had to pull it open, and I couldn't pull it open very far. I think we're missing something.
believe you're right. If it's enchanted, maybe there's a conduit or something to this.
We shouldn't spend much time here. If people find out we're here, we're in a world of trouble.
I agree. Right now, this book seems to be the best of our inquiries right now. Is there anything about the statue that I could pick up that's like, it can move, the dice could move, anything like that, like any hidden doors or machinations or sign of movement from these?
Roll investigation.
Woohoo! Man, my rolls have been bad. Oh, baby, that's a nat 20.
Christmas hat.
Damn!
It's the Christmas hat. I'm telling you.
You investigate and see that the rug that is placed at the altar leading up to the statue has seen some wear. The statue moves.
Well, I think I found our hidden little area. Does this statue seem to be movable by hand?
You would have to investigate that yourself. From what you can see, however, it is entirely made out of stone. If it is, you'd have to use a lot of force as it is very heavy.
Which means I'll probably need Big Ben. Alright. Well, I don't know how strong you are, but I myself I wouldn't be able to move this thing by myself. And I don't know if we have the time necessarily to move it.
Safe to assume we do not. Where can I find you?
You know the tailor up in the fancy district?
Yes, I do.
Feel free to go there and bring a raven feather.
I always keep one with me.
With that, he'll extend his
Likewise.
hand towards you.
I'll meet his reach.
He will grasp your forearm and shake firmly.
Matron guide you. Be swift.
With that, he will turn
Likewise,
and walk
brother.
away.
As he begins to walk, I'm going to attempt to take my bag, and I'm assuming, given what this looks like, is that this is on a cloth on the dais? And just wrap this book in a cloth and try to place it in my bag.
You wrap the book in the cloth, but as you lift it, it does not budge.
It,
Try to move it to
Alright.
one side. That's what I say.
well, I might have to come back for this anyway. All right. I'm going to put the cloth back to where it was.
Do you wish to leave the temple?
Yes.
You leave the temple. Okay. As you leave the temple, is there anything that you wish to do?
Yeah. About what time of day is it?
At this point, the sun is reaching its highest in the sky.
It seems like walking around the temple, there was a well nearby. Is there a way to investigate the well and see if there's possibly a way it connects underground to the temple?
Sure. There is a well. It's kind of a ways away on the outer edge of the courtyard, but it is there.
Is it dry by chance?
It's pretty dry, what with the winter that's set in. You would assume anything that's down there is frozen.
I wonder. said it's pretty far a ways away.
Yes.
Hmm. In my time here, is it likely I've seen a place that potentially carries, whether it be like a library or someone else, or like maybe a construction worker or something like that, that may have maps or etchings of waterways and aqueducts of this town?
You are a hermit. You would not know.
I could get you a royal copy of one.
Don't meta, you fuck.
You know, honestly, I was about to
Damn.
say, like, if I
Oh,
didn't
don't
notice, like,
meta.
by walking around, he probably would be my next best bet.
Yeah,
But that was
beating
my
hearts
that was
is
my
cool.
next conclusion. But damn, Majesty, if old fancy pants knows anything about this, if there's another way in, might be the way to do it. Bring my findings to the others. And,
What do you wish to do now?
before turning away from the well, and it being about at the highest point of the day, how far or how long would it take me to hit the apothecary again?
It would be a little past, just a wee bit past noon by the time you got there.
I'll probably head that direction, as he did ask for me to stop by.
Okay. As you walk, the time passes. I'm assuming you'll cut through the plateau, the Dragon Square,
Yes,
and
yes.
head that way into the commons. Okay. As you do this, you will notice that there is a guard gathering at the Ablution Theater, and you also see Cromith waiting patiently outside the gates, just twiddling his thumbs like a fucking idiot.
Damn. Can't say that.
Didn't he say he was gonna be doing something important? The fuck is this? I'm gonna head and walk over and see him real fast.
As you approach, you will see that next to the closed gate leading into the theater is a little poster with a depiction of two guards crossing their weapons with the title "Open Sparring Every Midday."
You looking to get your hands dirty?
Hey, well, you know me.
Yeah, you always been a bit of a roughhouser. At least in the time I've known you.
So I hope they don't force us to put on any protective armor or force us to use some of their shitey wooden swords.
Ah, come on, indulge in a little dress up now.
Oh, you know me. I've been using these for years. Just can't let go of them.
Yeah.
With that, you will notice that a big, hulking man in straight black metal armor approaches with a gold embroidered shield, kite shield, and a metal helmet obscuring the entirety of his face. As with one hand, he lifts the gate open and returns to where he was originally, deeper within the arena.
Cromwell is gonna lean over to Crowley. Overcompensating for something much.
I don't know about that, but that's one big bitch. And even with my weapons, I think it'd take more than a couple shots to bring that big lugger down.
Hey, let's just try not to get on his bad side.
I don't know, you might be fighting him. I ain't doing that.
Look, Caddy, it may be small compared to the rest of him, but it's bigger than yours.
Damn. Nah, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. Cromwell is gonna, I'm gonna guess, follow the rest of the crowd that was waiting outside into the sparring arena.
So who's all entering the?
Not me. Yeah, good luck to you, big lad. I got some appointments to make. Gotta let me know how bad you got your ass beat.
Oh, I make my own luck.
Hey, fair. And with that, I'll go ahead and continue on my merry way.
Okay. Crometh, you choose to enter the arena. Is this correct?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm just gonna flip the script entirely. No, I don't want to.
Crometh actually keels over and dies from a heart attack. Howdy, I'm gonna need a new character sheet by right now.
Ah, darn it! All right, I'm on it. Time to make
All
a bard.
So, as you enter the arena, you see the guardsmen have taken up practice weapons, wooden variations of their preferred weapons of destruction, and are sparring each other. Oh, nope, not Mr. Crowley. Bye-bye, Mr. Crowley.
That's crazy.
The floor is yours, Crometh.
Hold on, my entire Roll20 screen is just it's cum colored right now. Just completely fucking white.
Nice.
Whitewashed, guys.
Get flashbang, bitch.
While you're loading, Kedrick, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Excellent. Dreadmore has brought you to the theater, and you will see that there are guardsmen sparring. Some of them, an officer and a crossbowman, are having some kind of conversation. You can see off to your right that there are guardsmen cornering a Goliath who has a cloth covering around his mouth, part of his nose.
Do I recognize him as someone?
No. That Dreadmore will turn to you. Well, if you're going to protect a high-valued individual, you need to know how to fight like a true guard. With that, he's gonna tap the shoulder of one of his honor guards. And a space will clear itself. Go on, fight him.
Kedrick is gonna kind of look between the captain, look at the honor guard, look back at the captain. Setter, respectfully speaking, I think that may be a bit of a tall order for myself.
As is protecting Sir Joseph.
Understood, sir. That Kedrick is gonna kind of walk forward. Is the honor guard using his actual weapon?
Yes.
All right, Kedrick is going to draw his own longsword.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Okay, real quick, I have a question. With Kedrick having mastery with the longsword, is he, like, sure he's still like a novice in experience, but overall he's like pretty alright or pretty good with the longsword?
Yes.
Okay. So then I have a question for you.
Okay.
What weapon is this honor guard using?
A battle axe.
Okay. Do I have a general understanding of the stance of a battle axe?
I mean, I'd say that he at least like knows what it's capable of because he's seen me in action.
Yes, with what little you've seen recently, you kind of have you have a basic idea of how the battle axe is used. Now with the kite shield, it kind of gets foggy.
Okay. Then can I go and watch his feet and his shoulders? See how he carries himself. Is there any way to find an opening in there?
His stance is very wide, open, confident. His shield is covering the majority of his side and maybe half of his front. His dominant hand holding the battle axe is kind of open, letting the face of the blade face you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like take my own stance. It's pretty much just like the Obi-Wan stance with like the blade kind of like up here, kind of like I'm gonna be going for a jab.
Make a roll to hit.
Oh no, I'm not going for a jab. From that stance, I'm gonna swing down, like kind of bottom right.
Okay.
Let me roll. That's a 14.
I'm just gonna close a roll 20, come right back. It's still not loading.
Swiftly, the honor guard is going to bring the axe up and deflect your swing.
I'm gonna go. So like up or down?
Is going to flick it away upwards.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and jab it forward, like kind of towards his helmet.
Make another roll.
Ooh, even worse, a 9.
Have I given you your heroic inspiration?
What? Heroic inspiration.
Heroic inspiration is something you can use to re-roll one of your rolls. I meant to give that to you.
I think you gave it to someone last game. I don't remember who it was. It may have been.
I'm pretty sure
I-
it was you. You can go ahead and re-roll that. I'm
It-
sorry I didn't catch that.
Even worse, an 8.
Your attack just straight up misses. He dodges out of the way.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and backpedal a little bit.
As you do so, he is going to attack.
Ooh.
Does a 22 hit?
Duh!
Had to make sure. He will mimic the same motion of bringing the axe down at your head. Your kettle will absorb most of the blow, but it will leave a ringing in your ears and this concussing pain in your head, dealing 9 damage.
Alright. Kedrick is gonna kind of stumble away, fucking, like, almost bring his hand up to hold his head, but he's gonna go back into his stance and swing again from the left this time. Low left. Nat
Roll it.
1! What the fuck?!
It's the Santa hat.
It is the Santa hat.
Okay.
Santa hat.
What is your AC?
14.
14. Okay. The honor guard is just gonna drop his axe, catch your longsword by the blade, and headbutt you.
Oh my god.
However, it deals no damage.
With that, is Kedrick dazed at all from it?
No, you got your adrenaline pumping now.
Okay, can Kedrick let go of his sword, kind of like try and hook his arm around the honor guard's neck, keeping his face close to him, and try to draw his dagger?
Make an athletics.
15.
You managed to do this.
And then can I try and like jab the dagger, like not as a killing blow, but in like a mimicking of a killing blow, like kind of stopping short, like just barely.
Make me a sleight of hand.
Okay. 2.
The blade moves in between the breastplate and the helmet and inserts in his throat.
How deep?
Blood begins to spew from the blade, dripping down onto your wrist, and he goes limp. The weight of his body against you is heavy. With that, you stumble backwards, and the honor guardsman drops onto the sand, dead.
You just
Cat-
fucking killed this one, bro.
Kedrick is
Damn.
gonna kind
Killed
of
an honor guard.
stand there for a moment, then say, "Shit," and then he's gonna really quickly try to start first aid.
Everybody around you stops, dead in their tracks, stares at you, and they draw their real weapons.
Huh?
Dreadmore, however, waves it off. The honor guard beside him, unfazed, seeing Dreadmore's lax attitude regarding one of his dead honor guardsmen, everybody else slowly stows their real weapons and just continues sparring like nothing happened. Dreadmore will clap, slowly, as he approaches. I'll be damned. Not bad.
Kedrick is gonna kind of look at the captain like fucking confused while still trying to do first aid.
Well, it was either he critically injure you and I call it off, or you kill him. I'd consider this a good outcome. Don't worry, I have plenty of applicants. You did well, all things considered. Bravo.
With that, the entire scene is interrupted with this struggle at the gates. Crometh, are you here?
Yes.
Excellent. Behind you is a crowd of guardsmen struggling against something small, kicking and gnashing, screaming at them as they enter. An officer will call out, "Captain, sir, we have an issue!"
Well,
That the
here-
captain will kind of pique his interest and begin to walk over. Oh, wait, no. Hang on, that's got to stop. There we go. Okay. Crometh, Kedrick, are you doing anything?
I mean, Crometh was gonna start
Kedrick-
sparring, but
Kedrick here and that is gonna kind of look back down at the dead honor guardsman and go, like, just kind of sigh defeatedly again. Remove his dagger fully, clean it, sheath it, grab his longsword, and then kind of accompany the captain because he's here on the captain's orders. He doesn't know what the fuck he's supposed to be doing.
With that, a path will clear as the captain approaches, letting you tag alongside. And as the clearing is made, you see that 3 guardsmen, an officer, a senior, and a standard guardsman are... What the fuck was that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Are struggling against what appears to be a small doll. There we go. There we go.
Crometh is gonna see this kind of from the sidelines and just go, "Like, I don't see that every day."
What the hell is that? The officer will speak up, still kind of struggling. We found it just outside the walls, sir. Started attacking us immediately. We detained it, but it killed one of ours. The captain is speechless. With that, considering none of our two intrepid heroes are going to step up to the plate, I'm going to pass this off to Miss Pimpette. Pimpette, having been separated from your realm and found yourself within the city of Grimfast, still in your madness, these figures, these humans have approached you, trying to detain you. Without thinking, you kill one. Quickly, you are whelmed, and brought in search of the captain. Here you are now. Is there anything you are doing now?
Okay. I want to escape, but how?
Technically, using the game's mechanics, you are grappled. To escape that, you can roll either athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher.
Okay, acrobatics then.
Go ahead
Question,
and
wouldn't
roll
she then
that.
have to roll to escape all three? Because all three are trying to hold her.
Well, only one is holding her right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just that cool. I don't need to do that.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and make the roll to counter. That is not a good counter roll. Okay. Oh, yep. Nope. Okay. So, with your smaller stature, and given the fact that you are something these guardsmen have never seen before, you get the upper hand and wrangle yourself free from their grasp. What do
Okay.
you want to do now?
Can I take an ear with me?
Are you gonna Mike Tyson them?
Are you gonna Mike Tyson one of these guardsmen?
Yes.
Fuck it. Okay. Let me see. Could you, for me, please, just make an unarmed strike?
Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead and. Oh my fucking Christ. You lunge at the guardsman who was holding you down. Just unlock your jaw and bite down on his ear, ripping it off. He
Yay.
starts screaming in pain, holding the side of his head as blood gushes down his neck. All fucking eyes are on you now.
Cromith at this
Okay.
point is gonna kind of run over and try and help the guards.
Kedrick is
Hey.
gonna do the same. And then I have a question. Is she like a wood doll or a cloth doll?
Pimpette, that's your question to answer.
Okay. Not wood. Kind of like yes, cloth, but also kind of fleshy.
They're kind of like Chucky.
I was expecting like
No.
porcelain or something. This
Like
motherfucker said
puppet,
flesh.
like Puppet Master, like almost
you-
clay-ish.
So you would be made out of clay.
Oobleck doll.
Yeah. The fucking the mud golem baby thing from Brothers
I'd say you're
Grimm.
just a flesh golem, bro.
Yeah. No, but yeah, like
Flesh walker.
fleshy. Hey, don't say that. It's dark over here.
The captain will follow Kedrick. In fact, Dredmore will put a hand on your shoulder, Kedrick. You can fight. I want to know how you think. How should we handle this?
Well said. I believe that we should probably try to calm her down first, because can I roll to try and get an insight on her state of mind?
You don't need to. You want to know why, Kedrick?
Huh?
Let me tell you why. The whispers, the screams of agony that you heard last night, they're back. And they're stronger now. Now that you are standing in front of this doll, they're strong. Make a con save. No, better yet, make a wisdom save.
Fuck! No! No! No, that's just a roll. I need a wisdom save. Nat 20, baby!
Damn.
Technically, the wisdom check and save are the same thing.
Oh, well. Shit! Please take the save. Please take the save, not the check.
However, I am a man of my word because I did say at the beginning of this campaign that I would only take the true rolls. So yes, you do crit save.
Thank God!
The screams are persistent, but your mind is steeled. You want to impress Dreadmore, so impress him. How are you going to handle this situation?
So, hold on. Can I make out what the whispers are saying?
No. You could say they were dissonant whispers.
But would it be a far stretch to say that they are coming from her?
Not necessarily coming from her.
Around her, then?
It's more so in your head, but okay.
Okay, well, fuck you. Okay, well, if... But that doesn't tell me the state of mind. That's
Well,
what I
how
was-
are you gonna... Okay, well then roll insight, you motherfucker.
Like, that's what I was asking you to do in the first place.
Okay,
9.
so with that 9, Pimpet, can you roll a deception for me if you do not want him to know your state of mind? Unless you do want him to know your state of mind.
No, I'm a little scared because. Yeah. Okay, rolling.
I don't blame you. It's Howie.
Wow.
Kedrick, you cannot tell.
Yay. Help me!
Well, off the fact that off the fact that I know that she just killed a guardsman, she did it on sight, and she just took one of the guardsman's ears. I'm gonna say, looking at this, I don't think there's much of a way to talk her down at this current moment. So, probably knocking her out if we can. Because honestly, I don't know if we can knock out a doll.
Right? I can do that.
Okay, wait a minute.
Just the book. I can do that. All right. Well, hang on a minute. Let me check my shit out real quick.
Okay, but didn't I escape? Am I still surrounded?
You can technically take an action before anything else happens. You basically have a full turn before anything else happens. I'll allow that much. Let me see what I have. Howie, roll me a d20.
God
Meanwhile,
damn it.
Pimpet, if there is anything that you want to do, you can ask. It is fine. I'm going to leave this up to you. I'll let you do something before I let everyone else go.
Can I disengage?
Yes.
I don't think there's
So
a way
you
for
will
to-
not take opportunity if you move outside of anyone's attack range.
a 7 Drakal.
Okay. So with that said, Pimpette, you have disengaged.
Oh lord.
You are free to move without opportunity attack. Where do you wish to go?
Um. Where is there only one exit?
There are 3. The 2 gates on the east and west side have their gates closed. The only way out is to the south.
Okay. Can I go south?
You can go south up to a distance of 30 feet. Unless you have a faster movement speed.
I don't think so.
You do have a movement speed of 30 feet, so. You are actually able to make it to the gate. That is
Yay!
funny. Okay, well,
Your choice. Alright, well, I guess while she's taking her time to fucking
I
figure out what
actually,
she's gonna
I
do.
want, I want
Uh,
to see if I
Hey.
could.
shut the fuck up, Caddy. You're Canadian.
Fuck you, Howie. Howie,
Uh,
I have non-magic spells here, alright? And I want to use them.
So Kedrick is gonna kind of say, Joseph is a terror. If we tear the doll in some way, we can fix it, probably. So I'd say it probably isn't going to be bad to at least injure her, but try not to dismember her, I guess.
with that, 2 things. Pimpette, do you want to move towards the gates?
Yes, I don't know how.
Oh, okay. So, that's because I never gave you control of your token. My bad.
Bruh,
My
bruh.
bad.
Wow, good job,
Okay,
DM.
you can now control your token. So I'll go ahead and move it for you. Wow, look at that! Isn't that so cool?
While she's running, am I able to prepare a javelin to be able to be thrown? I would.
Sure. Kedrick, as you offer up the idea, Dreadmore will look at you and nod in agreement. Pimpette, you approach the gate, and you bump into someone.
Oh.
Now, pardon me, little missy. Don't think you're supposed to be running away after causing such a commotion. I want to have my gun just pointed right at her head.
Hey, help me! Help me!
Help me!
No.
Kedrick is gonna yell at Mr. Crowley. Mr. Vagabond, don't dismember.
What was
I
the
think
nickname
that's
that Carlos had for
entirely-
Howie again?
I think it was Wee Man, wasn't there? Some shit like that.
I thought I called Howie Wee Man.
I don't remember, bro. Like, I just exist.
I'm calling you Vagabond.
Vagabond. I'd have
Yeah,
shoot
because
you.
you never gave me a name. you never gave me a name to
Oh,
call you
man.
by.
Oh,
Bro,
that's
man.
true. No, I did say something, didn't I? I said that you can call me like passerby or something like that.
Yeah, so
You can call me anything, basically.
yeah,
That
pretty
is
much.
what you said.
Yeah, fair. Now I won't aim to dismember, but entirely depends on whatever this is decides to do. And like, I can just imagine. I just look at this doll. There's just blood like on her mouth from like biting off a motherfucker.
There's like still a chunk of ear in her teeth.
Carly's just gonna be like, ugh. Brother, ugh. Brother, ugh.
Well, Cromith, is there anything you wish to do?
Well, seeing as Crowley had slowed the Wii last down a bit, Cromith is going to put the javelins back away and take out the handy dandy great axe. Should be able to. Yeah, that should be around 25 feet.
30.
Yeah. It's gonna go up and run up behind her to encircle her with Mr. Crowley.
Can Kedrick join in on that?
Sure.
Actually, from where I was, can I get there? Yes, I can. I'm gonna be on the other side of her because that seems normal. Okay. Who we going to now?
Oh God.
Come on now.
To do.
Do you want to run? Do you want to attack?
Yeah, I think.
Come on, stab me.
I know.
Come on, hit me!
How he's like,
Hey,
kill
hold
me, I
on.
want a new
Hold on.
character.
Pull the trigger! Pull the trigger!
Okay, I
Stab
think.
me.
Can
Give
I
me a reason to kill
disengage
you.
and run again to get out of the arena?
Okay.
I feel like that's gonna be a poor choice.
Can
Hey.
Kedrick try to grapple her while she's doing
Oh,
that?
actually, because you have the
No.
fucking
Disadvantage because she's disengaging?
I've got a gun pointed at your
Yeah, I
forehead, and it's got a
forgot. Okay,
range of
hold on.
80.
Wait a minute. Goddamn.
I literally
Okay.
have you at the try me, motherfucker.
What about? How about we talk? Or something. Like, hey guys.
Ball's in your court, guns in my hand.
Can I spit the rest of the ear in your face and run?
You know, I'd probably have to make a roll of disadvantage if you do. I think spitting it in my face would be an action. That'd be up to Mr. DM, though.
So, if you want to spit the ear out and run, I will count that as an action, but you won't be able to disengage.
Oh, okay.
I will pull the
Actually-
trigger. No.
I know.
Pull the
Wait,
trigger!
okay. Can I persuade to not shoot? Don't shoot.
Are you saying this in character?
Maybe.
Fucking you, maybe.
It's a yes or a no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean, no?
No. Oh, give me a reason.
Hey, I got a cool treasure outside of this arena. if you want it.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh no.
Kedrick is gonna go ahead and fucking butt in here. Look, lass, you aren't going to get out of the city, even if you do get out of this arena. And I guarantee you, all the guardsmen out there in the city are going to treat you worse than the captain right here. This is complete
I don't
and
know
utter
what to do.
bullshit. I don't actually
don't know
know
what
if
to
that's
do.
true.
It's okay.
But she
Now-
doesn't know that.
We know that well, I don't know, but the Kendrick had like heard these voices and shit, right?
Yes.
Do
I
we know
believe
if
I'm
Pimpet has
still
any
hearing
connection
these whisperings.
to Kendrick at all with that? Or
Well, given that you already have this information, I'll lay the pieces in front of you. Pimpet is a doll, perhaps. Right. We saw this coming, right? Pimpet's a doll, right? What did you find last night and used to stitch Kedrick?
I said, I already know.
I think it just clicked for Caddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So come up with your own conclusion, right? But continue on before I end all of your turns for you and have the NPCs do something.
Well, Kedrick is trying to get her to stand down, calm down, go talk to the fucking captain. Because he's gonna be more willing to listen if she stands the fuck down right now. So, you know.
Probably still gearing up for a fight.
I'm ready. I'm just
I know.
Like, you know, try us, motherfucker. Try us.
Dude,
I dare you. I double
I'm
dare you,
slowly
motherfucker.
turning my gun on its side.
And slowly the fucking San Andreas theme is just turning on.
Kedrick is like
Wait,
Hollywood
putting
that plays in the background.
Kedrick is putting a sword between
And it just gets louder as he continues turning the gun.
Kedrick is putting a sword
Everywhere
between
I
himself
go.
and Mr. Crowley to try and like block it off while still being able to swing it if need be. So that there isn't an escape route that direction between
Do I have
himself
any
and Mr.
influence
Crowley.
because of the needle and thread?
Do you want to try it?
Yes. I
Okay.
think.
Let me look at your sheet really quick so I can tell you what to use. Make me
Fuck!
a. Oh, that's right. I forgot about your multi-class. Okay, so I'm assuming that you will want to do this, and I will let you make me, Kedrick, a charisma saving throw.
Solid copy.
What did the
16.
bird say?
A 16.
A firm.
Pimpet, you have no influence.
All right. Just kill me. Okay. Oh, no. I'm supposed to get out of this situation.
Surrender.
I'm scared.
I think that's the best option for you right now.
Okay, okay. I throw my hands up. I throw the flag in.
Very good, lass. Now, Kedrick's gonna kind of like bat you a little more towards the captain with the flat of his blade.
Dick.
Like
Really?
lightly, not hard.
I hiss
If
at
I
you with
may.
my eyes.
Howie, your camera. Howie, your camera.
Caddy wasn't close enough.
I know. That's why I wanted to tell you.
If I may, I might recommend that we put some restraints on
Huh?
the children's plaything.
Now, I would agree, but I don't have any restraints small enough on me.
I'm just gonna look to a massive tin man behind our dear barbarian. Oi, toy soldiers. Any of y'all got cuffs or rope or something?
The captain will step forward. Pimpet, are you willing to be restrained?
Wait a second, I have rope.
Caddy, you've gotta pay attention, man.
Know your
God
inventory. God
That
damn
is
it.
like 3 times now that you have just either forgotten about shit or just didn't do anything.
You had like 30 torches, and now you have the fucking rope we needed. Also.
Okay,
God
either
damn
way,
it.
Pimpet, are you willing to be restrained?
With the rope?
Restrained, period.
Affirmative if with the rope.
If not with the rope,
Uh,
What about
fine.
my sweaty barbarian hands?
Oh. The wood of your limbs becomes moist with barbarian sweat. You have a
oh.
+2 to acrobatic now.
Ew! Why does it improve shit?
I mean, to be like
Alright,
try
well,
to catch the greased up.
If you are
pig,
willing,
you know.
Cromit, you can use your rope to bind Pimpet's wrists. That is fine. We will just do that for
Yep.
the sake of simplicity.
Now, also because Kronth doesn't want to cut the rope, he's just gonna leave it so that there's just one long end that he can kind of just hold as a leash. He just really doesn't want to cut it. It's 50 feet of rope, man.
Not just like tie it around her wrists, then around her neck, and then just have it like a leash.
Hey now.
I mean, I was gonna say you could tie it like around her like belt, and then just her wrist, and then just like, or her wrist to my wrist or something.
Like the little child backpacks. You're too far.
How are the binds going to be tied?
Originally, I was just thinking, around like a belt, and then to the wrist, and then there's still a little bit more slack to be able to tug on.
Okay. All right. You, so long as Pimpet is willing, are able to do this, and the captain will watch in a little bit of astonishment.
Kedrick is gonna keep his sword drawn, kind of like at the ready, just in case.
I'm gonna pull my gun back off the doll's forehead, but still unholstered and ready.
With that, the captain will approach and kind of inspect the binding.
I would say because I at least for me, I would say it's still a decent job because Cromith is kind of used to raiding bandit camps and taking prisoners from them.
Especially considering that Pimpet was willing, you did a pretty decent job. The captain will look impressed.
Shibari on the weekends.
I got hobbies, all right.
What do you think's under my armor?
Right.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
I was gonna say most of his actual like soldiering armor was all burnt up in the fire.
It's the Shinobari armor. Okay, well, the captain will look at you, Kedrick.
Good thinking. Well, I don't really know what to do with this.
And he's gonna like point very loosely at Pimpet.
This thing. I'm going to entrust it in your care. I'm sure you'll find a good use for it. Especially since you think Joseph might be able to do something with it. I will entrust it in your care. With that said-
kind of bow.
With that said, I find you a good fit, at least for this position. Go to Joseph, say that it's approved, the paperwork's already underway. He is free to mend you a fresh suit of armor and clothes, should he feel it appropriate.
And I have not forgotten. With that, he'll reach to his belt at his side and pull out a coin purse and hold it out to you. Your payment.
Kedrick's gonna kind of like incredulously, then go wide-eyed. I said, and he's gonna kind of like bow and kind of like lightly take it and put it kind of just in his own belt.
As you pick up the bag, it's pretty hefty. You don't know exactly how much is in there, but it's a pretty good amount. You stow it away. You may add 250 gold.
Let's go.
Actually, no. Hang on a minute. Let me check what the current economy is like, because that may need to change.
I'll take it. I'll take some gold.
Spooky.
My fault. My fault. 400 gold.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Spooky, I'm
my
just
pay
saying.
for the
we
last
gotta-
several
we-
months.
Spooky, we gotta start making fucking counterfeit, and we gotta destroy this fucking economy together. You and me.
I have a fucking gun. Let's rob some bitches.
Let's do it.
San Andreas, let's go.
We're gonna go rob the fucking poor little
What's the-
elf store owner.
What's the closest
Also-
thing to a gas station in this area?
The apothecary. You just roll up like,
This is
Give me your boots, your clothes.
Wait a second. Are elves the Indians of D&D?
what the fuck?
Hold on now, hold on.
Think about it, though.
I'm
Think
not
about
thinking
it.
about this. All
Think-
right.
Just
You
think about
okay?
it.
No, we're done.
Okay, what's the biggest
Unhinged.
minority in the city?
Probably dwarves.
So then
You okay?
dwarves
Listen,
are-
you listen, Kendrick. You got your money. You got your objective. Everybody's happy-go-lucky. What are we doing now?
Kedrick is gonna again bow to the captain. I will take care of her. I'll go and escort her to Joseph said.
Do that.
With that, he's gonna kind of look at Kremeth, look at the rope, look at Kremeth. Do you want to guide her, or do you want me to?
You've done it enough with the pirate here, bandits.
All right, then go ahead and follow me,
Although-
I guess.
Although I do hope that myself and Mr. Crow over here get a small slice of that pie you've got there.
Of course. Once we get to Sir Joseph.
Thank you kindly, old boy. And Krabith is just gonna follow
With that, Kedrick's gonna kinda
Wee Man.
I'm an Oblivion
Alright.
NPC stuck on a wall.
You all will return to the tailor, I'm assuming. Cool.
That is indeed where I'm going.
Pimpette, you are led through this very large city from the Ablution Theater, through Dragon Square, south through the Scholars District, to King Alganol's Plateau, where it is there you are met with a small tailor shop. Kedrick, you approach, the door is closed.
Kedrick is gonna knock and then say, "So Joseph, I am coming in with a felon." And with that, he's gonna open the door.
Okay. as you say this and you open the door, you hear as the door is opening. Oh, what?
As it should be. Well, I said I'm coming in with a felon. She's murdered one guardsman and taken another's ear.
What
However,
the
we don't know what
hell?
to do with her.
So you bring her here?
Kedrick is gonna kinda wave for fucking Kremeth to step out of the way so that fucking Joseph can see her.
Is that a doll?
From what it appears, yes.
Is that blood on her mouth?
Indeed, I did say she took another guardsman's ear.
Oh. Are my ears safe?
As long as you don't hold her too close, I'd guess.
No, I'm not even touching that thing with a goddamn pole arm.
If you want me to take her teeth out, I can do that. If you want.
No. I don't want to piss this thing off. Is it safe? Is she sentient? Can she speak?
Well, she very much appears to be able to. With that, he's gonna look down at the little doll. This is inviting you to speak, please.
I know. I'm sorry. Guys. Okay. Okay, this whole time, as I'm on the rope, I keep like going as far as I can with the rope and then getting like yanked back like a little kid in the backpack this whole time. And I'm just like humming to myself and I don't hear anything anyone is saying this whole time.
So
I'd like to
basically, you're
imagine-
just a toddler.
No.
I just like to imagine this yo-yo effect. Like she gets too far, gets yanked back,
And
and I'm
it's
sitting here with my gun, just kind of just following.
No.
Yeah. The theme song goes in and out.
With that, Joseph is gonna come over, close the door, and lock it. With that, he will return over and kind of face the doll.
Really, sir?
Are you certain?
I'm not certain of a lot of things, but you just brought a doll into my shop. Look at me, I'm a tailor. This is practically my specialty, my prowess, as you would. Just release the damn doll.
Understood. With that, Joseph's gonna kind of. How tall is she? Is she like child size? Do I have to kneel down to?
How tall is Pimpette?
She's like 4'11".
Okay, so I don't have to kneel down. I have to kind of bend down a little bit though. And he's gonna like untie the rope from her wrists and pass it past the end to Kremeth.
I was gonna say if you cut it, Krometh would not fucking like you. You spent all this effort.
Hey, vagabond, give me your gun. I gotta shoot somebody.
Hey.
And as he's doing that, he's gonna say, "Mr. Vagabond, please keep your weapon trained." He's gonna have his sword like kind of half drawn.
How
Hey, you
does it
don't
need to have a
tell me
fucking weapon?
twice.
You could just fucking grab her by the head and squish like a tomato.
No. Okay, wait. So I'm free at this point, yes?
Yes.
You're no longer restrained.
Okay, can I run towards the fabric and start like playing around with all the fabrics?
Sure.
You
Okay.
can try.
Hey, I'm pretty fast.
Pimpette starts running towards the fabric. Girlie's like, oh, it fucking shoots her.
Stop the move, Pepe! Stop resisting! She's black.
No.
Oh god.
That's fucking awful. Okay,
No,
yes.
no, I'm not
Pimpette,
part of
you
the city
can-
guard. It's fine.
Funny. What fabric are you running towards? Because there's a lot of fabric.
Shiny.
What?
Probably the dress
Shiny.
in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh. Okay.
What, which fabrics? What fabrics?
Um,
When fabrics? Who fabrics? Why fabrics?
let's
Fabrique.
do. Okay, wait. Yeah, I want to go where like the mannequin is. Like
Which one?
behind the curtains. Behind the curtains.
By the way,
And like
hold
the pattern.
left click to ping.
Over here. Yay.
Okay, let me make sure. Oh, yeah, no, you still don't have control of your token. I don't know why the hell it's doing that. Okay, you have control of your
Come on.
token now.
Whee.
Kedrick's kind of trailing behind her.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
Alright.
probably also gonna be
Joseph's gonna sit down in his chair.
Mr. Crowley.
that's crazy.
What do you do, Sir
I'm just
Crowley?
gonna keep my gun trained on her. Like, she hasn't really given me much reason to not, so I'm just gonna keep on keeping. Watching this child play with the fabrics, unless otherwise given a reason.
How is she playing with the fabrics? Now I'm curious.
If I may ask you, what is your obsession with my fabric collection?
I want to make dresses. I want to make clothes.
Joseph, with just this devious expression, is slowly just gonna turn towards Kendrick.
No.
Oh, this is a blessing in disguise, Kendrick. Forget I ever said anything wrong. I will
Joseph,
take care of this
Joseph,
one.
She killed a guardsman.
Hee 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 hee.
He's dead.
From what I heard, you killed an honor guard.
Well,
On fucking accident! Yeah, word travels fast, Kendrick.
well, sir, that was an accident. She did it
Yeah,
on
and look where it got
purpose.
you. Look where it got you. It got you here, working for me, off of my own fucking coin purse. You're welcome. Now listen, you've done something good for me. Now I'm going to do something good for you. You get my money on my schedule, on my time, on my rules, and I get to train this doll on how to tailor clothes.
Kedrick is
You
just,
know, speaking of shillings,
Kedrick's gonna give an exasperated sigh. He's gonna look at Kremith, then he's gonna pull out the coin purse, and he's gonna count out 20 gold pieces.
it's gonna fucking yeet over to him.
I'm gonna point my
Mate.
gun towards Kedrick and be like,
Kedrick is gonna sigh again. He's gonna pass the 20 pieces
Hey,
that he just counted
don't-
out to Kremith.
Whatever that thing is, don't point it at my newly found guard. Take that as a threat on my own.
And
just
then-
clearing up old promises.
He's
I'm
gonna
being
count
real.
out 19 gold pieces and pass them to.
I'm gonna cock the trigger back.
Kedrick's gonna recount.
Are you gonna do that?
Yes.
Kedrick's gonna recount the 19, go, and then pull out one more and pass it over.
I'm gonna put the trigger back down slowly.
Hey, Rackham, you gotta fucking run us through a pirate campaign one day.
Alright, both of you are up 20 now.
Good. The trigger was feeling a little light there.
Fucking
Yeah, nice.
extortionists.
I'll put that in my coin purse.
You point
nice
that thing
20
and make
coins.
aggressive noises at my god. I swear to God, I'm not much of a fighting man, but I will rain the hells on you.
With that, he's going to.
Oh, sir, you did hire us, so.
Yes, and you don't get paid until next week, so make yourselves busy if you want a good paycheck.
Kedrick's gonna kinda.
Why do you look so like deranged, Brandon?
Oh.
Oh.
Kedrick's gonna kinda like
Oh.
clear his throat and say, I would like to be compensated for the money that I just gave them.
Oh, you're funny.
Sir, just to let you know, you're in no way obliged to honor that.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Yes, sir.
However, that compensation couldn't come back to us.
Sir, I would like to say I don't think they need the money.
Oh no! You
all right,
see,
listen,
I was
do you know
paid.
listen, do you know what you three could do that would really, really help me? Get the fuck lost. Go do something. I don't care what you do. Go buy me threads. Go pick up threads. Go do something other than stand here and stand like a bunch of fucking idiots.
You know,
Go.
it's funny you mentioned that. Do you happen to have anything on the aqueducts and waterways on the city?
The waterways of the city? No, I wouldn't have that. I'm just the tailor. Why are you asking?
Would Kedrick have access to anything of the such?
No, but he'd know where to find it.
Well,
Right.
I could tell you where to find it.
You see, we have, well, I have reason to believe the temple may be up to something of, well, maybe a little sort of a conspiracy, given their timely disappearance and the fire of the town.
Well, I can't say I don't disagree with that. But if you're going to talk about sensitive topics, please at least go downstairs.
I mean, there does seem to be a lack of customers, but all right.
Sorry, I'm writing
The
notes.
silence.
I was about to say, what are you just gonna concede but not go downstairs? You're just gonna look at him.
I'm writing
Well, I mean,
notes.
there was no response. I was waiting for like some sort of like, eh.
Sorry.
So, wouldn't it also be appropriate to give the wee lass a room?
I'd say we also need a name.
She can take a room downstairs. And what the hell do you mean you need a name?
Well, we don't know her name.
With that, Joseph's gonna turn to the doll. What is your name?
And pet.
Pipette. Enough of me. Well, I'm going to teach you how to sew.
And with that, he's gonna go fucking grab his chair.
You all can go make yourselves useful. I am actually going to teach an actual apprentice.
Oh, all right.
Sir,
You boys want to come with me?
sir, it's my job to stay with you.
And you're relieved of your duties for today. Go fuck off.
Understood, sir.
That's crazy.
And with that, Rackham, where can I find the maps of the waterway that
I sent it to you.
Oh, did you? Ah, I see. Okay, so I'd have to procure them myself. All right. Well, then I say we go downstairs and have ourselves a chat.
Yeah, that I think is well due. Let's get caught up with everything, because you guys found a cannibalistic doll, and I've had some adventures of my own.
I mean,
Apparently you're out here killing people, Kendrick. Goddamn.
Well,
I
it
mean,
was
if
a
she's
mistake.
if she's a
You all
ghost,
are
really
like
kinda
going back and forth at each other as you're going down the stairs. Pimpette, you hear this arguing just drown out, and the tailor will look at you.
Now that they're gone, let's actually get down to business. I'm going to teach you how to make clothes.
Come on now. With that, you're gonna like fucking like drown yourself in fucking fabric or whatever while you learn how to sew.
Yay.
So, we will get to you in just a minute, but I will tell you now, you are going to make some very fine clothes. Before that, though, let's head back down to the basement.
All right.
I like to imagine as we're like bickering and everything, I'm just like waving my gun around, just talking. It's like, well, you're killing people, Kendrick. God damn it.
By accident,
God damn it, you fucking like shoot the gun in the stairwell.
I would not
Look at
kill
Flamingo
an honor
Football.
guard on purpose. It was on accident. I tried to stop short. He kinda shifted his weight a little bit, and it went straight into his throat.
Now I call bullshit.
You know, I've seen the entire thing. I could tell you right now, he had the eye of a tiger in his eyes.
I had no
See,
such thing.
see.
I was not aiming to kill him.
Ah, that's what they all say.
You pulled a fucking knife on his throat.
But I thought it was a sparring lesson. Why are you fighting with real steel, eh?
Well, it was. Well,
Or are you trying to get us killed? I, for one, like the head on my shoulders.
now I believe the captain would have ordered me to grab a training weapon if he desired such. But is what it
Well, you
is. It's
thought
in
it
the
was
past.
common sense, you
there's-
know.
Yeah, but there's also the captain, and it's not very much common sense when it comes to him.
You know,
Realizing I've
maybe
been
he
swinging
want-
my gun around, I'm just gonna holster it real fast. Oh, shit.
You know, maybe
Oh.
he wanted you to take a bit of initiative for yourself there.
Well,
know?
that's quite possible, but I still passed the test.
Just barely. I mean, they almost take your head off.
I mean, you are supposed to be the hired bodyguard of Fancy Pants McGiggins up there.
I. But I don't see what that has to do with this.
I don't think a hired bodyguard should be just going around nilly-willy killing the guard, you know?
Well,
Just saying.
At that current moment, I was still in the guard. So, I believe I am still in the guard at this current moment, actually.
So worse, you killed a comrade. Who's to say you're not going to draw a damn dagger on us?
It was an accident! I
You
would
know
not.
where I,
I would not
you know
kill.
where I, you know where I come from. Killing a comrade with a warrant to get 25 lashes.
Well, I was about to get my head chopped off until the captain intervened.
I mean, you weren't really using much of your noggin in anyway at that moment, sounds like.
I
But-
barely use it in the first place.
Well, that I can agree
Somehow
with.
you got hired as the personal bodyguard for one of the most important tailors in this, wherever the fuck we are.
I can think when it's needed, and I'm pretty alright with the blade.
Sit out.
Hey, Maddie, go ahead and check your DMs on Discord. I gotta ask you something real quick. You three continue.
Well, seeing as you out here killing people, how about you, Meat Hands? What did you do?
Well, I didn't really have that much time to actually spar with the guardsmen over there.
I wouldn't imagine if he's killing all of them.
Nay,
It
he
was
he
only
too
one.
busy- He was too busy going on his glorious blood rampage.
By
It
the way,
was
what the
not.
fuck is up
It
with
was
the doll?
nary a rampage.
Ah, good question. You know, guess Taylor has taken a liking to him. I for one just see it as I don't really know what I see it as.
I don't know, I
Kendrick
was
is just
walking
gonna
to the
sigh
apothecary.
defeat, put his just head in his hands on the fucking table.
I was walking to the apothecary after completing some investigating, and I ended up hearing a commotion after running into you. They came back, and there's a doll with part of an ear in her mouth. So I.
Or was entertaining though.
Okay,
I-
well
from
now
your perspective,
let-
probably.
let's go ahead and get to the why you need a map of the waterways. Let's go there.
Fair
To navigate
point.
through the waterways. I don't know what's more complicated than that.
So, if you recall our previous chitter chattings with your boss, well, I guess our boss now, there's talk of we haven't had much communication from the temple since the fire in the town. And they helped everyone. Whatever refugees or thereof that they end up taking in seem to have gone missing from what we understood. At first, my whimsy was on that they just got sent back to the town like they were trying to do to us. Well, going to the building, I received a message from a fellow compatriot and found out that they've all gone missing and there was no discernible reason or rhyme to why. Upon a little more forced investigation inside the building, come to find out, there is a book that doesn't seem to be, well, openable without consequence, at least from not what I could find out. And in further investigation, it seems like the statue's been moved a few times, and there's probably a stairway underneath. And it's a quite hefty statue. Can't move it myself, and we didn't really want to dally for time. So the reason being, we can either go back, try to sneak in as a group, which would be a little bit more complicated, or we can go through and just take the well that's outside in the courtyard. Now, the only problem with that one is, I don't know if it's connected directly underneath or to any aqueducts inside it that lead to the temple or underneath the temple. Hence, the waterway map.
Hold on, I'm writing notes.
Sounds like sound reasoning to me.
Yeah,
That adds up pretty well. Now, as for where a waterway map would be, it would be the Royal Chambers.
Oh, delightful.
Indeed, I could use some connections that I have to get in there and grab us a copy, I guess you could say.
You know, do you think that those connections would still be willing to work with you, especially after you kill one of their fancy guards?
Oh, don't worry, it's not any guards. It's not any guards in there.
What are you, shagging the princess?
You'll hear very muffled. You'll hear very muffled from upstairs. Yes, he is.
I want to stop.
You won't hear that. You won't hear that.
Kendrick is gonna kinda. Well, I guess you could say that.
Wait, hold on. Are you sit? You hearing this?
I was probably shagging some duke or something. Fooled him into saying she was a princess.
Are you sure it's a princess and not a long-haired guardsman?
I am quite certain of it. Yes.
Oh, Christ almighty.
He's clapping royal cheeks. Now, lad, did you use protection?
Now, what the hell is protection?
Brave.
I was about to say protection doesn't exist yet. He was doing that shit raw.
Are you sure lambskin doesn't
okay,
exist?
It might actually. I don't know. I'm not caught up
Pretty
on my
pretty sure they
my
use
my
fucking-
medieval sex ed. I'm sorry.
No, it was lamb intestines. That's what they
Yeah,
used.
lamb
like, and they-
intestines, and they would tie off the lamb intestine.
Plant-based contraceptives. Herbal concoctions.
I'm saying he put a little like goat gut on his dick and like went to Pound Town is what I'm saying. Like,
Nah.
fucking, did you bring the goat intestines?
did you bring like protection? Whipped out like a butcher's sack and just pulls out goat intestines. Oh yeah, links of it. We can go all night. Just keep pulling it.
Nah, it's all
They're
one
just
use.
like
It's all for
tied
just
off,
one
like,
use.
Oh my god, there's just like tied off intestine everywhere, like filled sacks across the royal chambers. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Given your response of not knowing what protection is, congratulations, buddy. You rolled the dice on that one. We'll We'll see. You
So-
might be royalty yet.
As
Ah, who knows? Might be
some time
eternal.
passes and you bicker, argue, and come up with plans, you hear some feet coming down the steps.
Ooh, feet.
Shut the
Bro,
fuck
what?
up,
I
Caddy.
never figured you for a foot.
Yeah.
Just... This is why I wear my boots when I sleep.
Nah, Kedrick just sleeps in full gear.
I've always seen him looking.
No,
at
you
the
don't.
toes.
You sleep in a gambeson.
I know.
I know you keep them dogs out.
Nah, he's just in like, he's like of all his gear, he's only got the fucking like boots on, like the plate boots.
Same with Crowley, just his hat, his gun, and then just some leather boots.
Oh, I'm I'm subscribed to Wee Man's Only Guards.
Well, that explains the mail we got at the tavern.
I have no
Like-
such thing.
Ah,
It was
it's
just
not my
a
own
bunch of
thing.
feet drawings. It was really weird. They traced shit. It was. Ugh.
They
mixed
had
up a
ray.
root mail one
They
time.
had
It was
ray
awful.
tracing on parchment. How do you get ray tracing on parchment?
You ordered a bag of toenails. I don't want to hear
Which
it.
one of you motherfuckers brought a dragonborn here?
Ah, that would be me. Hold on 1 second, lads. They're coming.
With that, Joseph's gonna turn to you, Pimpet. Oh, make yourself at home. I'll show you around a little bit later. I need to have a word with Crowley.
Delightful. Yes. What do you need, sir?
He's gonna fucking drag you out. Everybody's gonna fucking fuck it. Pimpet, are you gonna?
I can't
Oh, don't
move.
tell me. God damn!
Every time.
God, I
Rackham,
don't know why the
Rackham.
token's fucked up.
Give her control of the token, then resave the token.
That's what I've been doing.
Oh my god.
How,
Alright, there we
how
go.
have you managed this? Have you?
I
DM'd
don't.
this
I don't.
many
I don't even
campaigns
know.
and shit
Joseph
so far?
pulls you off away from the doorway. I understand that you technically work for me, but don't fucking bring people here without at least letting me know.
Oh, this may be a bad time to tell you. He's a pretty good informant, and he may be arriving with a raven feather.
God, don't tell me it's more of a fucking bird cult. God, Crowley. All right, okay.
Religion, not cults a little strong.
All right. Okay. Religion. You and your bird religion. All right. He can stay. I don't care. I don't want bird shit on any of my fabrics. Just no birds inside the house. Okay?
Well, it's not birds per se. That's my future wife right there, sir. That, well, potentially we'll see if I become her champion, but still, birds a bit strong.
I don't want any of your avian companions in the house. Okay?
That is respectable. I wouldn't want birds here either, sir.
Thank you. Next time, please tell me if you intend on bringing someone here. Thank you.
And that he'll enter again.
I'm just sitting there just damn.
Just kind of mumbling is coming back.
That the dragonborn fellow will look to you as you enter.
Good to see you.
And likewise.
Joseph's gonna look around. He's gonna turn to Kedrick.
Yes. The reason why I came down here is I fashioned a new outfit for you. I've talked to some of the smithies. We're working on your armor. It will be here tomorrow. So I'm going to let the outfit sit, make sure everything sets. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you'll have a new outfit and some new armor.
Understood, sir. Would you like me to come try on the outfit now, or?
No, there is some stitching that still needs to set. I want to make sure that everything is okay before you actually put it on. Actually, I do want to say that this my new apprentice, actually, Pinpet helped me fasten everything together. She really did quite a good job.
It's not gonna kill me, right?
No, god damn, it's a fucking outfit, Kedrick. Jesus. You come back after a night of shagging the king's daughter and you're obsessed with death. What is wrong with you? I mean, seriously. Oh, no, did you not tell anybody? Oh, sorry. Didn't know that was private.
Kedrick's just gonna. Well, they already knew, but.
Oh no, please carry on. I'm very.
No, I
enlightened.
think just
I
spare
wanna
the
hear all the
details. Spare the details. There's a
No, no,
listen.
no,
There's
no,
a
no,
there's a
don't just
child.
spare
There's
the
a child.
details.
We're not talking about this here. All right.
Ah, that child's
Listen.
an object. I want to hear the details.
We don't even know how old that
Object
thing
is my goddamn
Exactly.
apprentice. You will not talk shit about my new apprentice. I'm actually quite fond of this one. Believe it or not, that is my favorite between all of you, and that is fucking saying something considering one of you is my fucking bodyguard. Shut the fuck up and listen.
Yay.
I'm not an
Thank you.
apprentice, though.
Now. Bit of an issue, considering that what we found last night might happen again tonight. If it does, it's going to be quite an issue. I don't know if you're going to wake up outside the walls again, if you're going to wake up in here. I don't know how that works. In the event that you wake up outside, you are in danger. You need to find a way back into the city. If you can't find a way into the city, there's a settlement to the north that's still standing. As far as I'm aware, the guards have driven out all the people, and most of the buildings have been demolished. If you find a building in the north settlement, stay there and wait the night out. If you find torches, save them. They are your lifeline. A few decades ago, there was a fire that happened in the inner city, and the royal chambers banned the usage of all open flames, which includes torches. I'll try and gather some, and I'll give them to you when I can. However, if you find torches out there, save them. Or at least know where they are.
That I have torches again.
And I was about to say, fortunately, believe it or not, our dear buddy old meat hands over here, it seems to be a knacking for gathering torches. He's got like 30 or so on him. It's crazy.
Good. Use them. They are your lifeline. Now, I still really don't understand what is wrong with you three. Hell, I don't even know if the doll's gonna come with you.
Well, I'd
But-
say we should pray not.
I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. Now, you don't have much daylight left. If anything, I would stay here and prepare for the night to come. I'll head out, see if I can't find any torches, or give them to you before they fall asleep.
I said.
Remember, when you fall asleep tonight, if you wake up outside, find your way inside. If you can't make it inside, head north. All right?
All right.
Good talk. And then he's gonna make his way out.
Homina.
The Dragonborn's gonna turn to you, Crowley.
What is this about falling asleep?
Well, it's one of the reasons that led me to investigate the temple. But around the same time, well, shortly thereafter, we seem to have been plagued by something. We go to sleep, we end up waking up outside where the fire happened.
Interesting. I have similar dreams.
In these dreams, did you encounter any sort of mud creatures or black oozy things that were offended by the light?
No. No, I have dreams of the city, actually. But there's nobody around, there's no lights, nothing. I usually just wait them out, there's nothing to do. But
Well, I'd say you're quite lucky there, cause those bastards are fucking painful.
Well,
By chance, were you in the fire in the westernmost encampment?
no, but I watched the smoke pillars rise from a nearby rooftop.
You may be our outlier then, because the three of us were a part of that fire that night.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all right. We'll get to the bottom of it. As long as we survive.
Pedrick is gonna nod.
Well, I can tell you this. These dreams happen every night, without fail. When its moon is at its highest. When the moon is at its highest. God, I can't fucking talk. It's getting late. When the moon is at its highest, I fall asleep. Doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing. I fall asleep and I wake up outside in the dark. If it's happening to you, perhaps it's a shared experience.
Well, then, we'll see what happens tonight. If we wake up outside the city again, say, same spot as last night, we'll reconvene tomorrow, and if that is the case, we could try having you let us into the city.
Here's what I'll do. When I wake up, or when I go to sleep, rather, I'll head to the western wall, where the settlement was. If I see you all, I'll try and find a way to get you into the city.
If this ends up being a shared thing, we recommend you bring some sort of light source, whether it be a lantern, a torch, or something of the sort. If you end up coming across these creatures, they don't take too kindly to the light. It's going to be your only way to keep rid of them.
Noted. I'll try my best.
And if you can't get our attention, if you do see us, try ringing the alarm bells. That
All right. That's what I'll do then. I'll ring the bells. If you hear them, you'll know I'm there with you.
understood.
Well, seems to me you have extra rooms here. I might stay, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Guardsman, would you think your fancy pants boss would mind if we had another to our repertoire of band of misfits?
Well, I do believe he would like to be told first, but otherwise I do not believe he would mind.
Well then, I will go and make myself comfortable. I never did catch your name. The Dragonborn will turn back to you, Crowley.
Yeah, seeing as you're a fellow follower of the Mother of Ravens, Crowley.
Do I hear this?
Do you hear this? How quiet are you? I mean, you didn't really seem to whisper it at all, so I'm just gonna answer that
I'd say
for
just
you.
regular room.
Yeah, all right, yeah, you heard it. You all heard it.
Crowley. Vespius.
And with that, he'll extend his hand again.
Greeted willingly, firm handshake.
Well then, I wish you luck.
With that, he will take his leave.
What was his name? Caspius?
Vaspius.
Vaspius.
Seem to be
With
collecting more and more
that-
companions by the day.
Is there
Aye.
anything you guys would like to do before the day ends? You do not have enough daylight to go venture out. If there's anything here in the basement you would like to do.
Kedrick is going to go into this little altar room. And he's not particularly praying to whoever this god is. He's going to be praying to the, to Shantae. Praying
Shantae.
Yep. Praying for hopefully the best protection that she can offer him this coming night.
I see. Okay. Make a religion roll for me. Growly, Kromith, Pimpet, anything you guys want to do?
No, I think I'm done.
12.
Okay. You may head to your room then, Kromith. What was that roll?
12.
A 12. Your family lineage is evident with your choice of prayer, and
My room
that.
again?
What?
Which one is my room again? I forgot.
Well, yeah, that's on you.
Mine's the last
But that religious lineage in you feels sated as you reach out with this prayer. However, you don't feel anything returned to you.
Is it often that he feels anything returned?
It's like a 50-50.
Okay. Well, he's not going to be very surprised. He's just going to sit here and, like, keep praying with all that he has and all that he can offer. Not that he has anything to offer the goddess of agriculture, but...
Crowley, Pimpet, anything you guys want to do?
I'll let you go first if you want to. Oh, you got nothing?
Nope.
I'll go on ahead and head to this storeroom over here. Looks like there's wood of some sort. Let's try to.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to fashion some torches for the night.
Okay. You have bases for the torches, but what would you use as the wick?
I'll probably see if there's any sort of like cooking oils, stuff like that I could like soak, like maybe cloth that I can find in the storeroom.
Make an investigation for me.
Yeah. Fuck, 6.
You cannot find anything that matches this.
Yeah. Alright. The wood will do then, for now.
Pimpet, you recall as you were descending the stairwell into the basement, Joseph the tailor pointed out a small bedroom just as you were entering the main room. This bedroom here was offered to you.
One of the 2 bedrooms that don't have fabric in them. Because my one, there's a fabric thing at the head of the bed, and then the one right beside mine has 2 pieces of fabric in the chest.
No, there's fabric right there. That's a roll of
How
fabric
much
right
Oh, shit.
wood would you
Mine's
say
still
I've
not fabric.
acquired?
Yeah.
there. That depends on how much you want to take.
How much is available to me?
There are about roughly 20 split pieces of wood.
I'll take 6.
Take 6, okay?
What would be the weight on that?
On those pieces of wood, that would be 6 pieces of wood. We'll do we'll do 2 pounds each.
2 pounds each.
Oh my god, I have 7.5 pounds of gold on me.
Alright. Oh, god damn it. Every time I go to do this inventory management, it always fucks with me.
Kedrick, your prayer has ended. What do you wish to do now?
Kedrick is just gonna kind of wander around here trying to figure out what god this place is to.
Make another religion roll for me. Crowley, you've added the wood to your inventory. What do you wish to do now?
I would like to go to my bedchamber. Which
Mhm.
which one was it again? Was yours?
this one's mine.
Okay, I will head to my bed chamber. But instead of going to bed quite yet, I want to try to reach out again with the prayer to the Raven, seeing as she is more active.
Okay. Make a religion roll for me. Howie, is that 7 your religion roll?
Yup.
You find nothing.
18.
18. The Raven Mother is closer to you now. Not quite within communication distance spiritually, but she is closer. And you feel you are closer to your goal than you were yesterday. Or even this morning. You're on the right path.
That's heartening to know. But soon my wife, yes, no.
Wait a minute, I have oil.
Can
much
Kedrick...
like an American, I just burst out the door.
Yeah, like
Oil.
not even like just like a reference pose phasing through the wall.
I just fucking Kool-Aid man it.
Can
Well,
can Kedrick try to... He's not really looking around anymore. He's now just trying to rack his brain for what gods he can think of that would be fully armored riding a horse with a mace.
you can find nothing in your mind of the sort.
All right. Well, then I guess he's gonna go to his room.
And with that, we will end tonight's session 3 of Hollow Hill Horror, baby! Woo!
Let's go!
God bless and fuck them all.
Alright.
With that, you guys will not level up.
Aw.
You guys will keep your... Actually, you know what?
Do we get a full rest?
I mean, we didn't use anything.
I
Well,
took damage.
I guess. Yeah, same. I forgot about that. I fell.
Did I take?
Help,
No,
I've fallen, I can't get up.
imagine taking damage. Big cringe. And it's the Christmas hat. I'm telling you right now. It is.
Hey, I
it is my
took-
good luck charm.
No damage that last fight. I was in God mode. Thank you.
I fucking died.
So, with that said, we'll go ahead and get back to
Up your
you.
arms.
We'll go ahead and get back to the horror next week. We have officially added Pimpette, so fun shit to happen there. Other than that, I will see you guys back here same time next week. for more
Rackers.
bullshit.
For my oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No, I just have things to talk to him about after all you were done.
I was going to inquire for my people that are in the Adventures to Conria. Was there anything holding us back for the Conria session on Thursday?
Not.
I am available.
So I thought someone had something, but apparently
yeah,
not.
no, I'm free. For me, it's really just this weekend. I'm off in Gagetown and I leave Friday, so I'm free Thursday.
Delightful. Are we still good for our 9 o'clock? I said 8 might be cutting it close for me because I think I'm closing at that point, but I might be able to pull it off if we are
I'm
still
available.
8:30.
I can do 9 Thursdays
That's.
or 10 for me on Thursdays. It's just on Tuesdays. It's way too fucking early in the week to start it that late.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, so I could probably do like 8 or 9 Eastern if that works for everyone. I just need to know what's going on with Galilea and
I'm
Ron.
good for either. I am good for either.
Oh, I'm good for
Delightful.
both as well, because that's 6 or 7. I should be home. Yeah.
Nice.
I might end up being a
Well-
little late if another one of the poolies needs a ride home, but otherwise I should be good.
Delightful. All right. Well, then I will see a majority of you come Thursday.
Get the fuck out. I'm gonna fucking...
No, Rackham, I need to talk to you.
Why?
Put
I
my
need to
dice
talk to
away.
you.
I'm tired.
Oh.
How are you
Yeah.
tired?
When I went to St. Louis, I actually got like a good sleep schedule, so now I go to bed before midnight.
The fuck is a good sleep schedule?
It's fucking nice, dude.
It really is.
Oh, it's incredible.
Oh,
I like actually have energy to do schoolwork. It is the best fucking thing ever.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I miss from like, being at fucking Valcartier is well, we go to bed at 9:30 or lights out is at 9:30 and we wake up at 6. I felt so fucking good. I have
Let's
never
add
felt
work
so good
into
waking
that.
up at 6.
Let's see if Rackham keeps his good schedule.
You've got me working 4 hours, so that's not really going to be too bad for me.
No. I mean, you don't work your like 20 to 30 that you used to.
Which I kind of miss. I need money.
I'm sorry, maybe someone didn't walk out.
Well, god damn it! If people weren't being bitches.
Whoa,
Oh, and also, do we get
Rackham, you can't put it on everyone else.
Rackham? Do we get a long rest before the dream or no?
No.
Fuck.
After the dream, maybe though, because we got to restore our shit before, so I just don't know how it's gonna work with the dream.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a piss, and then I'm gonna go lay down. Probably watch YouTube for a little bit, and then I'm going to bed. Fuck y'all. I have
And all by
a
yourself, handsome.
have a blessed night, kings and queens and princes and princess fuckers, and I hope to God I never have to see your sorry mugs again. Get the
Nuh-uh.
get the